What's going on, NBA 2K fans? It's Pete Toll, aka PT Sports 84, back with another NBA 2K24 ratings update video. This one kind of came out as a little surprise. 2K did not announce anything. I just happened to be online, and the prompt for the ratings update came, or roster update came, and it turned out to be a ratings update. This is the 10th official NBA 2K24 ratings update. Today is May 7th, 2024. This is based off of the first round of the playoffs. So only playoff teams have players adjusted. So let's run through it. Not going to take up a lot of your time on this one. I just want to go through the ratings, and then you guys can discuss in the comments who you think they got right, who else you think they should have adjusted based on performances, and then we can go from there. But first up, as always, Philadelphia 76ers. Tyrese Maxey gets a bump +1 to an 89 overall. Tobias Harris drops -1 to an 81 overall. And then Nic Batum gets a much-needed bump to a +2 to a 76 overall. Going to the Milwaukee Bucks, only one change for them. They get a player that really performed well for them considering the injuries. Khris Middleton gets a bump +1 to an 87 overall. Jumping over to the Cleveland Cavaliers, oddly, no adjustment to Donovan Mitchell. But we have a couple players that went down. Actually, all of their players went down in this update. Jarrett Allen goes -1 to an 86 overall. Evan Mobley goes -2 to an 85 overall. We get Caris LeVert dropping -2 to a 77 overall. And then Georges Niang goes -2 to a 74 overall. Odd, because Cleveland beat Orlando in that series. You would think that Donovan Mitchell would have gotten a bump here, but no such luck. Boston Celtics, one change for them. Derrick White goes +1 to an 87 overall. Going over to the LA Clippers, have two changes for them. Paul George drops -1 to an 89 overall. And we get Ivica Zubac goes +1 to an 83 overall. Miami Heat, small change for them. Tyler Herro goes -1 to an 83 overall. Then going over to the New York Knicks, we get two guys for them that get bumps. Jalen Brunson goes +1 to a 94 overall. And then Josh Hart goes +1 to an 83 overall. Oddly enough, they still have Josh Hart as a power forward, even though Anunoby's been playing the 4 and Hart's been playing the 3. But I digress. LA Lakers, change for them. D'Angelo Russell goes -1 to an 82 overall. And Rui Hachimura goes -2 to an 80 overall. Here's where it gets interesting. Like I mentioned before, no change for Donovan Mitchell, but the Orlando Magic get two changes to their top guys, +1 for Paolo Banchero to an 89 overall, +1 to an 86 overall for Franz Wagner. Just interesting that they didn't make that Donovan Mitchell change. Dallas Mavericks, changes for them. Kyrie Irving goes +2 to a 93 overall. Derrick Jones Jr. +1 to a 77 overall. And then Tim Hardaway Jr., who did not play in the first round of the playoffs because of injury, goes -2 to a 75 overall. Denver Nuggets, get some changes there. Jamal Murray goes +1 to an 89 overall. +2 for Michael Porter Jr. to an 86 overall. And then +1 for Aaron Gordon to an 85 overall. Indiana Pacers, adjustments for them. Pascal Siakam goes +1 to an 88 overall. Miles Turner goes +2 to an 85 overall. And then Obi Toppin goes +1 to an 81 overall. Oddly, no adjustment for TJ McConnell or Aaron Nesmith or Andrew Nembhard, who I all thought were very good pieces in that first round series, but neither here or there. Going over to the New Orleans Pelicans, one small change for them. They dropped Brandon Ingram -1 to an 86 overall. Jumping all the way over to the Phoenix Suns. Oddly enough, Bradley Beal goes down -1. I thought he could go down a little more than that, but we also get Royce O'Neal -1 to a 76 overall. No other changes for them despite getting swept. OKC Thunder, one change for them. Jalen Williams goes +2 to an 88 overall. Interesting. We get the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the biggest mover in the update by far. Well-deserved. Anthony Edwards +4 to a 95 overall. Jaden McDaniels goes +1 to an 80 overall. So that is your playoff 2K ratings update. Let me know who you thought, who else should go up, who should have went down. Did they get something wrong with the guys that they put up and down? What do you think just overall of this playoff edition ratings update? Maybe we get a round 2 update, going into the finals. Maybe we get an update, something like that. We may see some small adjustments, maybe for big performers. We shall see. But in the meantime, please hit the like button on this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week, and take care.